Hi, and welcome to Brave Beyond the Call. I'm Kim Maloney, and I'm so glad you're here. I would like to tell you a little bit about the heart of how Brave Beyond the Call was started. It started as a selfish mom trying to figure out a way to teach my son and his friends what true sacrifice, honor, and dedication is really all about. So I decided to organize a baseball tournament, allowing my son's baseball team to be the host team. We got a list of some area wounded warriors and asked them for their privilege of letting these boys play in their honor. So as the list comes in, we start pairing the boys up with each one of these warriors. The boys are going to be playing and wearing that warrior's last name across the back of their jersey to give them that sense of pride and that sense of honor for what these guys have done. We also met with a few of the warriors ahead of time for some question and answers for the boys so they can learn firsthand what honor and sacrifice and dedication is really about from these guys. We asked each one of these young boys to email their warrior, thanking them for the privilege and honor of being able to play on their behalf. And here's where the magic comes in. The warriors were emailing back. They were given information to these boys that made the boys feel very special, made them feel like they've got a new friend and they've got a new superhero to look up to. Not just some overpaid athlete or a Marvel comic, but a true American hero. Now, don't get me wrong. Most of veterans are not going to think of themselves as a hero. But when you have a little kid in the backseat of your car after sitting down and meeting with someone who has been to war and hearing their story and seeing their injuries, and the little kid says, "Hey, Mom, that's a real life superhero, right?" Absolutely, little man. That's our real life superhero. So as we got closer and closer to the baseball tournament, the boys had many opportunities to meet their warriors face to face. They had more opportunities to message them back and forth. So these relationships were growing far beyond anything I had ever anticipated. The day of the tournament, the warriors walked out one by one with their assigned player who has their name written on these kids' backs. And the joy and the pride that you see between this young kid and this man or this woman was incredible. There was not a dry eye in the stands. So after the tournament's over, I honestly was thinking, okay, we did our part. The boys have learned a lot. We've had an opportunity to give back. All done? No, not at all. We started getting messages and phone calls from the spouses of these warriors or from the warriors themselves, thanking us for the opportunity to participate in this, but also for giving them a positive purpose again, giving them a reason to have to get out of the house on a really bad day for them. And at that point, I realized we can't stop here. We have to continue to give back to those who have given so much. And we have to continue to teach the youth and the community about them. So Brave Beyond the Call was quickly formed. And now we have this amazing nonprofit that organizes some really cool events throughout the community that allows the veteran kids and the community to team up together to do some really neat things. We're still teaching today's youth about sacrifice, honor, and respect by just allowing them to be involved with some of today's real life American superheroes. But we're also giving those veterans a great reason to have to keep going. We're giving them a positive purpose every time we call or we email and say, "Hey, I want you at this event." So thank you for tuning in to Brave Beyond the Call. Thank you for being a part and having an interest. If you need more information, feel free to check out our website at www.bravebeyondthecall.org.